What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, back finally with some Pokemon TCGO, the trading card game online. Before we get started, if you can, please show some Shady love to that like button if you're excited for this to come back. I'm actually going to be trying to work this in regularly, and I know some of you guys are like, Shady, you said you were overwhelmed, why don't you just focus on the projects you have? This is one of those things I was talking about in that video where I just want to kind of hang out and do what I want to do. Like, I've really been in the mood to play TCG, and I've been putting it off because I need to focus on all the other projects, but I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what, let me just do what I want to do right now. And I actually had a stream last night. I don't know when this is going up, but I had a stream on Wednesday night, and this guy Skul helped me build this deck because I'm very out of touch with the meta, so I'm not sure exactly what decks there are. I mean, I have my Lucario deck and I have my Shift Tree deck, but I don't really know anything else. So he was helping me out during the stream. His YouTube link will be in the description below. He does a lot of TCG stuff. He doesn't know I'm doing this, by the way, but he does a lot of TCG stuff. So if you're interested in that, go check him out. I'm not sure if he has any TCGO actually, but I know he has a lot of openings and a lot of deck profiles and live games and stuff like that. So go check him out. Give him some love. Show him some Shady love. But he helped me build this deck. I said I wanted to build Greninja, so he kind of gave me the bare bones. It's almost like the Shift Tree deck that I use because it techs the Miltanks, which go great in any Stage 2 deck. And then I'm also using, so we know Miltank's ability from our last deck. If you have a Stage 2 Pokemon on your bench, his Powerful Friends does 80 damage for just 1 energy. With a Muscle Band, that's whopping 100. 2, it KOs every non-mega in the game, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's a couple. Then Greninja is the focal point of the deck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Water Shuriken. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard a water card from your hand. If you do, put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So it can snipe. So the idea is to kind of get multiple Greninjas out and just snipe their bench and then go hard with Miltank on their front, or go hard with Seismotoad EX, who has an amazing amazing attack. Everything is great about this card. I love it. Quaking Punch makes it so your opponent can't play any item cards, which is huge because if you're going up against another Stage 2 deck and they can't play rare candies, they are done. They are done. So hopefully no one uses Seismotoad on me during this session. And then Grenade Hammer does 130 damage for 3 energy, and it does 30 damage each of your bench Pokemon. But that really doesn't matter that much, to be honest. The 30 damage has never bit me in the butt. The one thing I do want to do is I want to increase my energy retrieval. And I'm gonna decrease the card that I felt like was doing the least amount of work was the Great Ball. So I think this should be good. The way that I have it, pretty much a standard run of trainers. I do have some defensive trainers in here, such as the Rocky Helmet. And the Rock Guard, because I find it getting when you're sniping with Greninja, getting extra damage off through these trainer items really does help. Also, I have 3 Muscle Bands, 2 Skylas, 2 Shaunas, Junipers. I'm gonna flash through the cards really quick, so if you guys want to see what each of these cards do, they're pretty common cards. You guys can pause the video and read them really quick. Rare Candies is the main trainer card in the deck, allowing you to evolve a basic Pokemon all the way up to Stage 2 right away. We have Colress. I actually do want to add another Colress because I'm finding I'm filling my bench up a lot. I'm going to go ahead and drop 1 Juniper. Actually, I'm going to drop a Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I'm going to drop a Rocky Helmet. So we have Juniper, N, one of the most common cards in the game. I'm sure most of you guys know what it does. And if you don't worry about it. It's never too late to get into the TCG. Like I said, it was funny. During the stream, Skul came and was like, oh, I'm guessing this guy doesn't know anything, or Shady doesn't know anything about TCG. And because I didn't know what kind of deck I was going to build. I was opening packs. I was just using my Shift Tree deck. And I was just like, I know how to play the game. I'm just out of touch with the meta. And then he was, after we had the deck built and everything, I actually might increase the energy count in here. No, we'll leave it where it is. He was like, Shady, you're doing a really good job on your own. I'm like, yeah, I know how to play. I'm out of touch with the meta. So I appreciate his help so much building this deck. And what we're going to do for this short mini-series, just like we did with Shift Tree Miltank, we're going to have like 3 matches, 3 separate videos. Just keep coming out, showing the support for them, and then we'll get more TCG stuff. I'm going to try to have one of those, it was a really late night stream, and I'm sure he'll come out most of the time, hopefully. And maybe he'll help me build new decks live, or maybe I'll do some research and build some new decks. And then we'll be able to just have a bunch of new decks. So my opponent has no basic Pokemon. Oh, I think the mailman's here. Hold on. Lots of things. It's not Dragon Ball Z though, so I'm not that happy. Alright, so we're back in time before we got DQ'd. I'm going to drop the Seismotoad because it's my only base Pokemon anyway. I wonder, are these the tins? When was it raining outside? I feel like these are going to be the tins. Your opponent had no basic Pokemon. Yes, I would like to draw an extra card. Oh, and we draw an extra Seismotoad. Alright. He opens up with a Victini, which is great for us because we do have typing advantage. I'm going to keep this off my bed since it's a wet box. How about that? That's a good idea, right? Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop the Water Energy, and I'm going to drop the Rock Guard right there. And it looks like my opponent's running Victini, something. He's got Eevee, so he's got some evolution. I don't know what evolution he's going to be running, but this is great because we have typing advantage. He did get the, if this card, Victini can use its attacks regardless of the amount or type of energy attached to it. That's unbelievably broken. So you're going to be able to use, you're going to get 100 damage on me right now. Luckily, you're going to take 60 thanks to the Rock Guard, which is huge because now, oh, but I don't have any energy? Wow. You've got to be kidding me. Well, we can do that, and there's only one victory piece, so we might be able to stall a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have to drop one of my Greninja. Oh, this stinks. I'm going to Ultra Ball, get rid of my energy retrieval, get a Froakie out. This really stinks. I really have to get lucky with my next top deck, honestly. I have to get really lucky with it. I can't believe he got Victini and Victory Piece on the same turn 1. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you like. So now he's going to be able to build up Flareon. And he's also going to do a bit, I don't even know, well, he's not going to do any damage to me, so he's not going to gain 6. Did he just Colress? It looks like he just Colressed. He didn't get anything from it though, and now he's going to be able to attach 2 fire energies to his bench Pokemon, which is unfortunate for me. And then I top deck a Froakie anyway. Son of a gun. I'm really, this has not happened yet with this deck. Unfortunately, this has not happened yet with this deck, but the second I try to go to record, and this happens sometimes, don't get discouraged if this happens. I kind of want to run Fan Club in this deck, but it's not 100% necessary. If this happens to you when you're playing, it just sometimes it's the luck of the draw. That's why it's a card game. It's a little bit of luck. Oh, he's gonna have Mewtwo. Oh, Mewtwo Victini sounds so good. Oh my goodness, that sounds great. I really like that. Mewtwo Victini. All right. So unfortunately, he's gonna be able to just X-Ball and just go in. He's gonna be able to build that Mewtwo up as much as he wants to. As much as he wants to. I can draw. I'm almost about to forfeit. I really don't want to because I have type advantage, and all it takes is 1 N or 1 Juniper, and I come back. Literally, that's all it takes. I'll kill the Victini. Never mind. Now he's gonna heal up. Now he's gonna try to kill. Actually, he's gonna go in for attacks because he's building up more energies on him. He only has 1 retreat cost, so he's not trying to retreat. He's gonna build his Pyroar up, and I got the N. And unfortunately, it's gonna help my opponent too, but clearly, I have to do it, obviously. So we could snipe the Litleo 2 times in a row. We're going to go for a Great Ball. We got a Miltank, which is nice. We could throw the Muscle Band on the Miltank. I am going to snipe with Water Shuriken. I just have to decide who. Mewtwo's at 170. So sniping him is really pointless. You're at 100. That's kind of pointless. Actually, yeah, that's kind of pointless. I could snipe you, but this doesn't do resistance. It's just 3 damage counters. So there's almost no point in doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and snipe the Litleo. Because if that thing becomes a Pyroar anyway, my EXs aren't going to be able to hurt it, nor will Miltank. So it's kind of the best thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and go for Quaking Punch. So my opponent can't use any item cards next turn, which is nice. And if he does decide to swing at my Seismotoad with his Victini, it'll be a double down, and I'll have the advantage next turn getting the first amount of damage in on that Mewtwo. It will most likely come out. So I know that the card game can be a little confusing, but a lot of you guys enjoy it. And he's running Seismotoad for Quaking Punch. He's just teching a Seismotoad. He's got another Pokemon Center Lady, unfortunately. So now if he does have another energy, he's going to be able to take out my Seismotoad. Yeah, and he does. He's going to be able to take out my Seismotoad without any death of his Victini, which is super unfortunate. Oh my goodness. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any Pokemon in play, both you and your opponent. You still need the necessary energy. That's incredible. That's so incredibly good. We're going to send Miltank out really early. It's really unfortunate that I have to do it this way. I'm going to N, and I'm going to grab another Miltank. Now I could Water Shuriken and pop the Litleo before it becomes anything important. And I'll draw a total of 3 prizes this turn, so let's go ahead and do that. kill the Litleo. Let's see. We got a water energy. We'll play the Froakie down, and then I'm gonna kill the Victini and grab 2 more prizes. So we're looking okay. We are in the lead of for prizes. However, he does have a Mewtwo with a butt ton of energy on him. The good news is that he did not have time to build up that Mew, who could, like, if he would have just used Victini or Mew. I want to put Mew in like any deck. That's amazing. That is such a good card. I want that card. Someone give me that card. But this Mewtwo is unfortunately able to do 20, 40, 60. Oh, okay. Now he's gonna one-shot me. That's so lame. I'm sorry. That's so lame. We're gonna have to bring out our gosh diggity darn Miltank. Throw an energy on him. We're gonna energy retrieval. I could put the muscle band on him so that I do 100. I'm actually gonna do that just in case. I don't want to end. I kind of want to chorus. You know what? I'm going to chorus. Oh, we got another muscle band. I think I'm going to end throwing the muscle band on my Greninja. Either that or on my... If I can kill that Mew. That Mew is really, really young. It's really young and only has 120 HP. Oh, see, if I had 2 more Greninja out, I can go ahead and kill this thing. Because I'll do 100, I'll do 190. Well, if I had an extra water energy. So I can throw the muscle band. I could throw it on Seismotoad, but I don't think I'm gonna end up building it up. So we're gonna go with Greninja, and I'm gonna water Shuriken, get rid of this energy, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this guy. Gonna start sniping that Mew, and then I'll do 100 damage to the Mewtwo. I know the Mewtwo is gonna be able to pop me, but my Greninja, since it has the muscle band, will be strong enough to kill the Mewtwo next turn. And then I just got to worry about that Flareon. He is going to have a lot of Pokemon in his discard. Well, not a lot, but he's going to have... Oh, this guy is cheeky. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to get Greninja out here fast. I need to snipe the... Now I'm wishing I'd sniped that Mewtwo instead of worrying about the Mew. When a Mewtwo's on the field, that should be your biggest priority. Definitely. Definitely. That was my fault. That was definitely my fault. Seismotoad's going to take 100. What stinks is that I don't run any switches. I don't want to end. I do want to use my Water Shuriken right away. At this point, near to use Lysandre. He probably doesn't run more than 1. I could get my Lysandre and get this Mewtwo out of here. Then we could have a little bit of hope. I think I'm going to Water Shuriken. And I'm just going to keep gunning after that Mew. It's only 2 more turns, or realistically 2 more Greninjas. I'm going to chorus. I did get a rare candy. Unfortunately, I do not have any energies or a recovery in hand. So that's kind of unfortunate. I'm not going to play this Miltank just yet. I'm just going to end my turn. These videos are much more chilled out, and I kind of just hang out, and it's not like, Rah! But you have Wi-Fi battles and stuff for that, so he's going to chorus, unfortunately, and that's probably going to help him win the game. He's got a float stone. He's really going to float back. Oh my goodness. That's pretty smart. That was pretty smart. Alright, I'm going to have to go into Miltank. I was going to say I need a rare candy now. Shoot. See, I should have been aiming for that the whole time. I would be fine right now. I need to do 90 damage to it, which means I would need 3 Greninja. 1's in hand right now with no rare candy. I can't really kill this thing. I think he just won. Pretty positive he just won. I'm going to go ahead and play as if I'm going to top deck harder than anyone has ever top decked. I feel like there's another Greninja in my deck to draw. Oh, there's not. So there's no way. I'd have to Shauna and hope that I get a rare candy Greninja and 2 water energy. Or I Juniper for Lysandre. Okay, that's our only hope. But even then. If I had gotten Lissandre right there, I could have put an extra energy on here, retreated out into my Greninja. Because he's gonna have 10 more HP. Watch. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have won. No. All I would have had to do was double snipe the Mew and then kill the Flareon, instead of sniping that darn Mewtwo earlier. Oh my gosh. Well, unfortunately, that's the way this game is going to play out. I will play out the rest of it, and you guys will see the error of my ways. See, I would have drawn 2 prizes had I double sniped the Mew. So that means this deck is really good. Hopefully later on in the series we do perfect it. This was a really fun match, though, so I hope you guys enjoyed. He is going to be able to just take the last prize and kill my Miltank. There's really no reason to do anything else. Hopefully he just does that. Make sure you leave a like rating if you enjoyed this match. I will get better. Like I said, I'm not great at... I'm new to the meta. I haven't played this game in a really long time. I'm not great at the game, but I kind of know what I'm doing. So hopefully we can get 2 wins out of this series with it. I really love playing this deck. If you guys want to see more of this deck than just 3, let me know. But have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.